and we're back with another Off the Post Grassroots series. Finally on the road, on the field here at Hurley Field in Detroit. We got DJ, local Detroit fan. He's with Motor City. How you feeling for today? And are you ready to go see Motor City play Steel City FC?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. I can't wait to see the game. I didn't really know too much even about the teams before we started doing the Grassroots series, and now I know a lot about the teams, so I'm even more excited to see how they are and how they perform. So it's going to be a fun game, and I can't wait to see it. Yeah,
I drove up from Toledo, and DJ's here 5 minutes away from the field, so we're really getting Grassroots here, and hopefully it'll be a good game.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how it is, and you'll get to see it shortly.
Okay, so how was game one for you guys?
You know what? Game one, I mean, obviously, we weren't looking for a loss, but I am super proud of our team. We actually are suffering with a couple of injuries right now, some of our starters, and had to put some people in positions where they're not normally playing. And they did what we asked them to do. And I think we looked dangerous on a couple of attacks. So overall, I'm very pleased. Obviously, we wanted a different outcome, but positive moving into our second game with Cleveland on Wednesday.
Ooh.
I gotta figure out how to light your phone.
That's fine. Anything that you thought was worked really well today, or anything that you guys need to improve, or?
You know what? So we played a 4-5-1. I think we had a difficult time finding our target forward, switching our players up. I think looking at people at different spots. Some players did better there than others. I think that's something we're going to look at in the future. Maybe switching to more of a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
So yeah, hitting that target forward and maybe creating a little more off the attack.
Yeah, at least from our angle, sitting up a little bit higher, it was like very 4-1-4-1.
Yeah.
And it looked like there was trouble getting into transition.
Yeah, we did.
At least that's from my point of view, anyway. not to put my coaching hat on here, but
that's all right. I mean, that's what you're here for.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome that you're paying attention and interested. So
awesome. Well, I hear Jordan told me an interesting story. Can you share the drive over here and share your experience?
It's a horrible story. I mean, I'm glad we're laughing about it. But yeah, so we had to roll up to Detroit with blood on our van. I think that may have been a little intimidating.
It helped out.
Yeah, definitely maybe gave us like a kind of cool factor. I don't know about cool, but intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit a deer on the way here, unfortunately. It came out of nowhere and we kind of had to swerve. Everyone's okay, everyone's safe, other than the deer and the van. But yeah. But we composed ourselves, we took a moment, and we got right back. We left it with enough time that we got here with plenty of time, so no worries.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long did you guys have preseason-wise? Did you guys start this? You had 3 practices, so it's a very short turnaround, and
we have
it's a very big ask to.
People weren't quite sure of names yet. We were still there, so again, that's why I'm super proud of kind of this result at this point. I think when we play Detroit at home,
Be a better game.
Yeah, bring it. We're ready to go. So yeah, what was your question?
That was, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
What am I talking about?
Yeah, and any last questions?
No, I was just saying it was a good game to watch. Like I said, you could tell you guys were still new and getting into things.
Yeah.
But I think that was, as I was saying to Jake, next game will be better because you'll be more comfortable.
So
And people know each other's names.
yeah, and hopefully we'll have some of our injured players. We talked with Steph on Off the Post earlier in the week.
Yep.
She's a good player for us, unfortunately injured. She'll be back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So. Yeah, and I don't know. We're a new club. This is our second season. I don't know about Detroit, but we're pleased right now with how we're looking.
Awesome. Well, thank you for chatting with us real quick.
Thank you so much.
Thoughts on today's match?
I think we can control the play for most of the game. Created some really quality chances. We just didn't score early, which once you don't score early, the game opens up and anything can happen at that point. The longer it stays 0-0,
I'll be back.
the more anything can happen. And they hit the crossbar twice. They hit the crossbar twice, and they got a couple of decent counterattacks from us turning the ball over in the middle of the field. So, we talked about that at the time. I feel like they got better in the second half, but you turn the ball over in the middle of the field, you're gonna give up chances. So we got to do a better job of that.
Okay, and how do you feel about those back-to-backs? Because you guys were down in Indiana.
If you noticed, we had 19 dressed today. Right? We had 19 dressed. We traveled to Indiana. We only had 13. So,
Oh, wow.
every single player that went to Indiana played about 80 minutes, 75, 80 minutes, and it was hot there. And we turn around, drive home, and play another 90 in the heat. So we dressed 19, and everybody on this team is starting to do a really good job of understanding their role. So, everybody understands their role, and we do a good job of shifting players in and giving people 10, 12, 8, 9, whatever minutes here. And, we end up with a 1-0 win from a group that I said to them, hey, give me 8 really hard minutes. They embraced the role. They did a great job with their attitude, went out there, busted their butts, scored us the game-winning goal.
Yep. Okay, and we have, was there a lack of cohesion in today's performance, you feel like? Or were you pretty happy for everyone's
You kept saying, I could hear you on the sideline saying combine. It seemed like that was the common.
Yeah, connect, combine. We talk about it all the time in the very few practices we've had is, I cherish the ball. I want the ball, I want the ball, I want the ball. So, when we have the ball, I'm happy. When we don't have the ball, it's how do we get the ball?
Right.
So, cohesion, obviously, again, you got a group of players that don't really know each other's habits and the way they play and their styles. So, I think the cohesion will continue to get better. But as far as the way they played, I think today, to be honest, I think today was way better than Indiana. We looked to play more, we looked to keep it, we controlled the play, we carried the play, and we disciplined ourselves to just playing that style. So it was good.
Last question, you kind of hit some of it with the controlled tempo, but I can ask, where do you feel like you guys really turned the tide in that game? Was there any point you felt like you did?
For sure. I feel like the first 15 minutes of the game we carried it, and then it kind of turned back to an even game. They hit the crossbar, we had some turnovers, and it went into halftime, I think, pretty even, if you could say, after the first half. I think we had the ball more and a few more better chances, but, I don't think it was that out of character for the game to say it could have gone either way. Second half, I pulled our front four in and I said, you have got to get in behind. You've got to get in behind. You got to get in behind. And within the first 5 minutes, that number 2 up front, Jenna, was in behind 4 or 5 times. She got in behind. She created chances. She was hitting shots. We were getting corner kicks. We were getting throw-ins deep in their end. And they were getting, and then we had the cross that the girl just hit at the top of the 6 wide. We were creating a lot of chances. And I feel like that group was starting to get a little frustrated with themselves. That you could see their mindset being like, we're not scoring, we're not finishing, we're not doing this. So we talked to the other 4 girls. I said, listen, change the tempo of this game. Get out there, cause chaos, just run, get in behind, get shots on goal, create opportunities for us, score us that goal. They went out there, and I think that really changed the tempo. That group of 4, they embraced that role. Their mindset was, he asked us to do a job, we're going to do it. To whereas a lot of players would say 8 minutes, I don't want to go play 8 minutes, whatever. So they took the role, they ran around, they high pressured, they got in behind, they made good diagonal runs in behind, and they got us that goal. So I think that 20 to 10 minute spot at the end of the second half to where they went in, I think changed the tempo of it, got us where we needed to be, and it made the other group see important that group is to our success.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
guys.
Oh, real quick, I'll ask you. It seemed like it was a pretty nice home crowd. How was it playing in front of all the fans? And it seemed like there was a lot of parents in the crowd even.
Yeah.
And
No, it was actually
very.
I mean, for the first game, I think with the tiny bit of marketing we've done, I think it was a decent sized crowd. And I feel like as this season goes on a little bit, and I talk to multiple people that have kids that play that say, man, we want to go to your game, but they're still in NYSL season. They got games at 2:30, games at 4, whereas once June 11, 12 hits and it gets to that tryout weekend, those teams are all done.
Yep.
Right, so those weekend games, hopefully, we get a couple 100, 500 people in the stands because, it's a good brand of soccer to watch. There's some talent out there, and we're still missing a couple players that'll be in this week that should really solidify that roster. So, the fans today were awesome, and obviously playing in front of your home crowd's always more fun.
Yeah.
But hopefully they grow and we continue to put out a good product for the fans.
Cool. DJ, it's your hometown team, Motor City. What do you think of the first game?
I actually enjoyed myself a lot. It was a real good game. Like I said, it's weird to think about that they played a back-to-back, so we got to see, I think they said 13 players, and then now it's 19, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's real weird with that, the whole back-to-back thing in soccer. But overall, just watching the team, it was a good game. Second half was much better. Finishing was one of the main things. They looked good and dominated most of the game, so it was real fun, and I'd come back to a game again. I really enjoyed the crowd and everything.
Yeah, and your friend Nick came with you, right? And is that his daughter with him?
His daughter with her. I'm trying to get him to turn her into a soccer player. I'm trying to train every little girl that's a soccer player.
Yeah, and did they enjoy the match?
Yeah, they enjoyed it. He really was liking it because he didn't know that the team was only 7 minutes away from him. So the fact that you have teams like this that aren't that far away from you makes it just amazing experience. You get to go out and see it.
Awesome. I think that pretty much covers it for us. And